Hello and good evening, everyone. This is Darren back at the Toy Barn for Madcap Toys. Kathy's over there on my left-hand side as usual. We're getting ready to show you what's sold. We've got 10 items. I'm going to throw it off there and tell you what it all is. We've got it from Madcap Toys. We got Madcap Toys Plus, and I believe we got Poshmark. And the only one that didn't fire off right now is Mercari, but Mercari does have items that should be showing up in the next video.
Yes.
Now today, again, like I said, we've got 10 items. One of them is a multi-listing item that we've sold on. We believe it's to a fellow reseller that may or may not watch the channel, but we appreciate the sales. And all you guys, I appreciate your comments in the last video, and I'm going to talk a little bit for a second or so before Kathy gets into this about what I have been seeing as of current trends for us on eBay. Primarily, I'm going to go on about our main store. Kathy can go on a little bit about Madcap Toys Plus. Please forgive the lights. For some reason, we've got so much construction around this area that they're messing with stuff. But anyway, with the store, we seem to be getting, I'm going to call it walkthroughs. Now, keep in mind, we are still relisting items that we took off to refurbish them, to update their item specifics, to code check our prices, the whole 9 yards. You know how it is if you're a reseller. But we did that. Okay, so we understand a little bit of a slowdown and pare back on the sales there. But we're also continually to list, not as much as we was, because we're working and primarily focusing on the relist. And we are only a little less than 900 items. Now, we've got about 600 items we got to find somewhere over the last 2 weeks or so.
Right.
Worst case scenario, we're going to go through on the 2 or 3 sites we've got going on and pair in and say what needs to be put on the main store and what we are just going to leave on the other sites, because we've had a little bit of a listings disappear for some reason, and that's without either of us being on the site. So that's a little odd on eBay, so we don't know if eBay's done okay. Well, we're just going to get rid of them, or I don't know. Who knows, right? But anyway, guys, here's what's been going on with the main store that we've got, our main eBay store. We'll go 1 or 2 days really good sales, 1 day okay sales, 1 day near nothing sales. And I'm talking near nothing, sometimes one sale or a little more than one. And unless Mercari shoots off, or the second store that Kathy pretty much runs, eBay Plus, shoots off, or Poshmark shoots off. So we're trying to keep up in line, but so far right now we've had 3 back-to-back out of the last 4 days. I've told you in the comments on the last video you guys may have watched or so back on Monday. I believe you'd be seeing that video. We had a 4-day stint where we had a day with nothing hardly at all. We had a sale or two, but that was like at 4 o'clock in the evening, and I think right about 9 or 10 o'clock. And then I think we had 1 or 2 on, let's say, Mercari, or maybe Kathy had it on Posh. I can't remember. Please forgive me for that. But then we'll have a day where we'll have 2, 3, 4, 5 sales, 6 sales, 7 sales. Then we'll have a day like today where we're just knocking it out. And it's been a beautiful day. Our sales, I had one of our viewers tell us in on Monday's video in the comments. We appreciate your comments, guys, each and every one of you. Say, hey, I usually get, you know, $400, $500, $600, $700. Then you'll get a big old, you know, higher than that dollar amount, and then you'll go down to God knows what, right? So it's been up and down. If you're having that same issue, please let us know. We're trying to check out and catch all the trends and what's going on with eBay in general. I think we've got an idea. We've seen a recent thing that's been going on where they're wanting us to now pay to advertise our coupons, basically, if I'm understanding it. Is that right? Is that the way you took it?
I did a coupon code.
Come on up here, baby.
15, no, it'll be fine.
You're all right?
15% coupon. I was going to mention that afterwards, but...
Okay. Well, you go ahead and mention that, but
I'll just go
get it on.
The 15% coupon that we were going to do for August, and right after I put everything on and created that, all of a sudden, you know, after you post it and it's successful, it says, you know, you can promote this coupon code by giving it a boost for visibility. They didn't go into detail about what to pay, but basically paying to promote the coupon code. So I'm like, what is next? What else are you wanting us to pay besides to promote the listings, promote your coupon code? What else is there? I don't know.
All right, see, that's where I'm having a little bit of issues with eBay myself. After all these years, we used to be able to just put it out. Now, I get they're saying, hey, you're basically going to be able to show whosoever will that will see your coupon. Great. But guys, if you want to see what Madcap Toys coupon is this month, it's 15% off almost everything. If you like an item and you don't want to wait around, just go ahead and buy it. You'll get a discount on the products. If there's a item you like that for some reason isn't on discount, primarily it's going to be silver or gold coins, maybe platinum, what have you. Like that item, we'll give you a discount on it or send you an offer on it. But if you want to buy something here today, action figures, dolls, hero clicks, play sets, Barbies, you name it, whatever the case may be, men's apparel, women's apparel, children's shoes, I don't care. Whatever it may be, apply that code, you will get 15% off right there on your order. And for a lot of that, that may pay your shipping. For some of you, it won't, of course, depending on where you're at. And it won't pay for everybody's shipping, of course, but it may help you in some way to get that item at least cheaper than it is. Are you ready, Angel?
Absolutely.
All right.
Hey folks, Kathy here, Madcap Toys. You are back in the toy barn. I hope you're doing fantastic today. I know it's kind of warm where we are at here in Indiana the night before our kids get to go back to school the next day, our grandkids. But yeah, it was a little crazy, you know, creating that coupon code and then seeing that after successfully getting it done, so to speak, filling it out and saying, hey, you can pay to promote your coupon code. And I was like,
babe, did you check and see if we can send it to our store followers still or
yes. Not? You can still send it to your followers. You can also share it on social media, all those different things. But basically, it did ask if I wanted to boost it to pay, which is just, I don't know. It's getting silly, guys, when it gets more and more where you have to pay more and more of your profits out of pocket. I just don't
there's
understand.
only so much we can pay.
There's only so much you can do, right? Exactly. So before we begin, if you haven't already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, you got to hit the bell for all notifications because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know. And you know we love comments. And thank you so much for all those that are participating. Again, do not forget, if you haven't done it yet, there is a link in the description below in the video, the Reseller Community Facebook group, where all of us resellers are getting together to share what we're listing, what we found in yard sales,
right.
What our what our store links are every Thursday. I will make sure I have that post. That way you can do that every week, as well as if you are a YouTuber, if you have a video, that link will also be that post will be there to put your link as well, and just different things to meet other resellers all over the world.
Maybe we could get somebody that is following in with the group could show us some of the items they found at yard sales, marketplaces, etc. and so forth.
Exactly. Love to see what people are listing, what they're selling, what they're doing, the yard sales they go to, if you have a footage of that, or if not, what you found, maybe a picture or two. It's just exciting to see. Even if we get down to the part of, like I said, you know, what boxes do you use? What if you've found a good company with bubble wrap or tape or whatever it is, share it with us. We would love to be a part of that.
Brenda has some stuff I was really interested in.
Brenda.
She had some of those models. If she hears us today, when she gets this video, when she gets to it, let me know some of the pricing you're going to be interested in some of those models.
There you go. There we go. Absolutely. Just give Daren a direct message or message us on Facebook or
send it on YouTube.
Send it through YouTube. Whatever works, whatever's easiest. All right, so yeah, listing results are still a little down. Daren's been doing great though with new listings at $301.70 out of 9,000. Again, we're doing the re, as you guys know, but it's getting to the point where we are down to like, what is it, 800 listings or less?
Little less than 900.
Right.
And I haven't put on today yet. I've been doing nothing but the relist. So my numbers will be put on tonight or tomorrow morning.
So again, I've not been much of a help with it with day job and all of that, but I've been doing the relist part. But as far as new listings, haven't been very helpful. But hope to rebound as soon as this whole relist thing is over with. Like I said this morning, I don't know if Daren had told you, but at the insurance office, I noticed we were at a certain point on relisting and didn't touch it. And I thought, oh, he must have got up early this morning and relisted about 200 items. Fantastic. And he calls me and goes, oh, I've just been out all day with my son, which I knew that was going to happen. He was going to help him with moving some concrete blocks and everything. And I said, so yeah, you got up this morning and you relisted 200, huh? And he goes, no, I thought that was... I
relisted 6.
He said, I relisted 6 items before he got there, and I thought that was you. And I said, no, it wasn't. And so we don't know if eBay just decided to go disappear, and they weren't in the unsolds for 90 days. It's not even been 30 days since they've been... in the
we've
spot.
Got 74 days left before they're supposed to.
So I don't know. I don't know where they are on. I told Daren, I said, with all that we have, I don't want to just start pulling each section. I just don't. That we're just going to have to middle through it. And if we find something that's not on, then we'll go ahead and put that back on. We do know we still have to list those 80 missing small cents in the coin area.
That's my first priority after we get through all that we're doing.
Right, exactly. All right, so yes, we had eBay the Godfather sound off. We also had Madcap Toys Plus. Also, I shipped out an item that had to go out today. It sold last night.
So we got 11 items actually.
But it had to be shipped out today before 4 o'clock, so that happened. And then we also had the eBay Madcap Toys Plus, as well as Poshmark. Mercari did okay, but they've got an item that's not going to be shown until next video, along with another pending orders on eBay. One just sounded off as soon as we were walking this way to hit record.
That either puts us up to 4 or 5 or 6.
I don't know, 4 or 5 pending orders for the next video. All right, so we are going to start from here. Let's go to Madcap Toys Plus. Had a little bit of a sad news though. I just was getting ready to get out here and notice I had a return request, my first return request on Madcap Toys Plus. It was sad. It was a pair of jogging pants, and they said I shipped the wrong size out, which I always look to make sure on the hanger and what have you that's the size before I pack it. But they showed me a picture, it said extra large when it was supposed to be a large, but the hanger said large, so I don't know at this point. I usually check both things, so I really not. So they have to pay to get it shipped back. So I don't know what's going to happen from there at this point. So, all right. So the one that got paid and shipped, well, first of all, talk about that really quick. It was the Goodfellow and Company Dill Pickle Men's Standard Fit Crew Neck Long Sleeve T-shirt, size large, and it went out and got shipped out today. And it went out to Mary Sue. Hey, Mary Sue, thanks so much. And that one sold for $14.99 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot, and we've got 2 of those available, also in other sizes as well, and was found in the candy cane tote. So awesome stuff for that. And then, of course, this one happened late last night. I asked Daren about it, and he said go ahead and accept the order. So it is a fellow seller, and they didn't want one of these. They wanted all 3 that I had available.
So it's a sellout.
So it's a sellout. They sent us an offer, and I've got two of the other ones. They look the same exact thing. But this is the Little Live Pets Scruffalove Secret Scent Surprise Pack. Who will you rescue? And it can either be, I think, a pig, a cat, or a dog. So you don't really know what you get till you open it up and fix it up. So they bought 3 of these. They were all on the river shelf too, and again, sell out. And these 3 sold all together for $67.86.
Awesome, good sell.
So very, very good. So sell out on these. I had this a little bit of while, retail arbitraging a little bit there at one time, and yeah, so they all sold out there. So very, very fantastic.
I'll take a little bit of shed news update. Toy Barn. I think it's time we go this weekend to find me an air conditioner in here. I'm tired of this.
Well, it's a little bit warm. Thankfully, though, fall is coming very soon.
Thank you, Lord.
Let's move on. So Mercari, we didn't have a Mercari. So Mercari skippy for the moment. All right, and then we had a coin that we found, and we had to make sure that we had it delisted on other sites.
Right.
All of a sudden, it was weird, guys. We had one person asked for an offer on this coin, and then on another site, different names entirely, had two more people, different IDs, asking for an offer of the same coin. So it was just kind of strange.
All the same day within literally minutes of each other.
So, but anyway, this one found it here. So we went with this one first on eBay. 1931S silver Mercury dime, average circulated. We are out of the 31S's completely. So sell out there. It's going out to Lana. Hey, thanks so much, Lana, for, wow, that was a good deal. $5.50.
Yeah, especially for that graded, not so much the grade, but the mint mark.
And I believe it was accidentally free ship as well. So.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I'm not thrilled about that, but we did a little bit of that. You know how it is.
So it was kind of like almost a last minute Christmas in July, even though it wasn't really Christmas in July still out there. Of course. All right, and then back on the left wall, Daren had bought these at a Dollar General quite a few back, and he said, these are going to be worth something. So he did just say, this is about 10 years ago he went and bought these. Long time. But he still has a few. He has one of the Baroness left. It's a 2004 new mint on card Hasbro G.I. Joe Baroness Valor versus Venom collector action figure going out to Chris. Hey there, Chris. Thanks so much. And we have one more Baroness available for $8.49. So just about a 10% discount from what Daren had tagged at the Bedford Toy Store. So thank you so much.
And when I had those, if you remember, I had like 48, 60 various styles of action figures, Cobra, G.I. Joe, and we're down to that. So I'm not going to complain. I think we've done well.
Very, very well. Going out to you in the AM. All right. And then here in our, we call it our DCM shelf, which stands for DC and Comics and Marvel Comics. We just kind of put it we just created an acronym for that. We have one more of these left, and we both had them at the Bedford store as well. One of these was tagged. This is the Mattel DC Comics Multiverse Suicide Squad Batman action figure. Of course, totally mint in box at the DCM shelf number 2.
Right.
And this sold out to Mike. Hey there, Mike. Thank you so much. For $12.98.
There you go. That's not really a bad deal.
Not too bad. So going out to you in the AM.
People knew what those guys originally sold for.
About $19.99 plus a piece.
And that's at the low end, because I've seen those at various stores sell for $29.
It is true. It's a fact.
One that comes to mind is, what's that game store we go with once in a while to with Jordan or
GameStop?
GameStop.
GameStop.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they carry those figures now. I doubt it.
I haven't been to a GameStop for a very long time, so I have no idea. So this is a pallet item. Always selling pallet items,
yes,
you know?
You are. And that is awesome, because that's telling you about the season that's coming.
That's true. And we have them, they're velvety feeling, like see the velvety kind of fabric. They're in dark blue, they're in light green, and they're also in dark green, and the dark green sold here. This is a 2021 9-inch dark green velvet flock ceramic Christmas tree. I was in the garage by the Adam shelf. Going out to Sue. Hey there, Sue. Thank you so much. For $6.99. Great to put in a display in your kitchen or anywhere you sit to have a display with Christmas.
I use those really nice. Around my Department 56 collection.
Well, yeah. We have at least, I'd say about 6 or 7 of those left. And then we have lighter green, about 5 or 6 of those left. And, of course, a few of the blue ones. So, very good. Going out to Sue in the AM. And then, let's see. I don't know if yes, I did. We got another coin here. So we had them popping up here and there over in the last 24 hours. This is the 1938 Silver Walking Liberty $50 in good condition. Found on Coin Album 4. Going out to James. Hey there, James. Thank you so much. For $27.98.
Awesome.
Very, very good. Silver is going up and down and up and down.
Yeah, it's bouncing around the last few weeks.
Yeah, it sure has.
We usually keep pretty close eyes on it, but I've not been as able over the last 2 weeks because of what's going on. And
then lastly on eBay, but not last order, we got 3 or 4 pending on eBay for the next video. But lastly on this particular video, we got a part, sold a part, G.I. Joe part. Vintage 1980s to 90s G.I. Joe Hasbro Mauler tank. So more Mauler tank parts are being sold, right? Engine cover part lot 2 going out to Jose. Thank you, Jose. Thank you so much. Was found in the odds and ends tote for $8.98.
Right, there you go.
Beautiful.
Guys, we will be putting more parts on, weapons, etc., accessories, and more, because we have a ton.
We do.
So we're going to be putting them out, and they're going to be priced to move. I had a guy that was helping. I appreciate it. I'll give his name out next time we have an order. That Kathy's going to spout it all for me. But I appreciate his help. But we have so many. We want people to be able to rebuild, refurbish, or I don't know what other word you'd use for it, but basically fix up their toy.
All right, we are back. Of course, our camera decided to faint, right, because of the heat. But we got one more left, so we're going to kind of cue that in before we end it out tonight. This is a pallet item. This is actually came from like I said, a Target Gaylord pallet. Really, really nice. So I believe it is like a swimming skirt. Hopefully you can see it. That you could use around on the beach. This is mint with tag from Kona Soul. It's the women's quick dry board skirt with pockets. Color black, size large. Going out to, I believe her name is Amy, I think. Thank you, Amy. And it sold for $19 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Very,
Thank
very
you guys.
nice. Again, only paid maybe a couple of bucks for that big Target Gaylord pallet per item. So not too bad when you get about, you know, $19 for an item like that. So going out to you in the AM.
Yes.
All right, so guys, our camera's being a little bit persnickety because of the heat and humidity today. So we're just going to exit out from here. But we're going to go in and get this packed up, and we have pending orders to write and find, right?
Exactly.
So we're going to do that. But until next time, you guys have a fantastic night. Bye-bye.